Did you know that there was light in the universe long before the sun ever existed? It sounds like something out of science fiction, but it's a profound truth confirmed by both modern science and ancient wisdom. Let's dive into the story of the universe's very first light. Think about our star, the sun. It's a gigantic, blazing ball of gas that floods our solar system with light and energy. For us on Earth, the sun is the ultimate source of light. It dictates our days and nights, fuels life through photosynthesis, and warms our planet. It's so fundamental to our existence that it's easy to assume that before the sun there was just darkness. But that couldn't be further from the truth. The universe's history with light began billions of years before our sun was even a twinkle in the cosmos. To understand this, we need to travel back in time, way back to about 13.8 billion years ago, to the very beginning of everything, the Big Bang. In the first moments after the Big Bang, the universe was an unimaginably hot, dense soup of particles. It was so dense that light, in the form of photons, couldn't travel freely. These photons were constantly bumping into electrons and other particles, trapped in a cosmic fog. The universe was opaque, not because it was dark, but because it was blindingly bright everywhere, with nowhere for the light to go. But then, something amazing happened. Around 380,000 years after the Big Bang, the universe expanded and cooled down enough for protons and electrons to combine and form the first neutral atoms, mostly hydrogen. This event is called recombination. Suddenly, the cosmic fog cleared. The photons were finally free to travel unimpeded across the vastness of space, and they have been traveling ever since. This ancient light is still all around us today. We call it the cosmic microwave background, or CMB. It's the oldest light in the universe, a faint, residual glow from the dawn of creation. It's not visible to our naked eyes because, over billions of years of cosmic expansion, its wavelength has been stretched out from visible light into the microwave part of the spectrum. But with sensitive instruments like radio telescopes, we can detect it. When we look at a map of the CMB, we are literally looking at a snapshot of the universe when it was just a baby, seeing the light that existed more than 9 billion years before our own sun was born. It's the ultimate before picture of the cosmos, a fossil echo of the Big Bang's first light. What is fascinating is how this scientific discovery resonates with some of the oldest spiritual traditions in human history. For millennia, humanity has intuited that light is a fundamental, primordial force. Long before we had telescopes that could see the CMB, sacred texts spoke of light as the very first act of creation. In the book of Genesis, the first chapter famously states, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep. And God said, 'Let there be light,' and there was light." Notice the order here. Light is called into existence on the very first day. The sun, moon, and stars aren't mentioned until the fourth day. This ancient text makes a clear distinction. There was a primordial light that existed before the celestial bodies we associate with light. It was a foundational element, the first step in bringing order to the formless void. This theme isn't unique to one tradition. In the Qur'an, we find a profound and beautiful description in Surah An-Nur, which means the light. It says, "Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth." This verse doesn't just say, Allah creates light. It identifies the divine itself, as the light. It presents light not merely as a physical phenomenon, but as the very essence of reality and divine presence, illuminating all of existence. Light is the source, the ultimate reality from which everything else emanates. To bring this cosmic idea down to earth, think of it like this. Imagine you're in a completely dark room, and someone lights a single candle. That tiny flame appears long before the sun rises to flood the room with daylight. That single, solitary candle flame is the first witness in the darkness, a promise of the dawn to come. In the same way, the cosmic microwave background was that first candle flame for the universe. It was the primordial glow that existed before the brilliant daylight of stars like our sun. Light was the first witness to creation. So, the story of the universe isn't a simple tale of darkness giving way to light. Instead, it seems that light has always been there, right from the beginning. Creation wasn't a journey from absolute nothingness into light, but rather a process where a foundational, all-pervading light began to take shape, to differentiate, and eventually to form the magnificent structures we see today, like galaxies, stars, and planets. Light wasn't just a byproduct of creation, it was the blueprint. The next time you look up at the sun, remember that its light is just one chapter in a much, much older story. You are bathing in the light of a star, but you are also living in a universe that is still filled with the faint, ancient glow of its own birth. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through time and space. If this sparked your curiosity, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. There's a universe of wonders waiting to be discovered, and we're just getting started.